Hello everyone, thanks for coming. So today I'm just doing a quick video. I've got an Anderson plug to put on the end of a cable here. It's a 50 amp, I don't know if you can quite see just there, 50 amp Anderson plug, and certainly the way I do it is probably not the right way, but it works for me. So I've got a clamp which I've put some heat shrink on, just so that when I connect on to heat it up, it doesn't take all the heat away through the clamp. I've also got a little bulldog clip here that I actually just use to sit my heat gun on to get the right angle. I've got my heat gun, and I've got just some heavy soldering wire that I've got there. So hopefully it's not going to be too noisy with the fan going, but we'll give it a go. So first things first, get the we'll go to this other camera. So we get the little piece, stick it in the clamp, and then we line everything up ready to heat. Now I've got my hot air set to 400 degrees, and I just simply sit that there like that and wait for it to heat up. While that's happening, I'll prep the wire. So quick snip between, and then pull them apart. About 2 inches should be plenty. Trim up the end, and I've also, if I can find it, I also have just a piece of heat shrink tube that I've slid on there, ready for at the end just to tidy up this gap a little bit. So next I've got a little stripper tool. We'll strip it back just a bit like that, and now they're ready to go. So see how we're going, should be just about warm enough. Not quite yet. I bump that up to 450, get a bit more heat into it. Move the whole lot over here, and then we can change camera. You can see down in there it's starting to melt as I put the solder in. We want to about 3/4 fill this little cup. Still going pretty slow. Right, so I sped that up for you so you didn't have to wait and watch it all, but you can see that we've got it mostly filled up. There's a bit of flux on the top and the solder's underneath, and then all we do is grab our wire and put it in there right to the bottom. Hold it sort of as center as you can without covering the camera, and then take the heat away. It literally only takes a few seconds, and you can see it's actually started to grab. So now what happened with this time, I was struggling a bit because I hooked it on, and you see here it actually sticks out on this side. So if I put it this way it's solid, this way it rocks. Of course I put it the wrong way. So we'll set that wire away. We'll put it up the right way this time, and grab hold again, and take two. Heat that up. Another thing that you can do is sit it in there and cut a few off. Once again, we've got it all filled up. We grab our wire again, give it a twist, and sit it roughly centre as we can, and then remove the heat. And there we go. So we've got our two ends on, nice and solid, and we'll just wait for those to cool down, and then we'll put the rest of it back together. So we'll have that ready, pack up our stuff, and I'll come back to you when it's cooled down. Okay, well, we're back again. So it's cooled down a bit now. All we've got to do is put it together and finish off the heatsink. So if I go to this other camera, you can see the way that it loops up and down, and in here you see the little metal pieces. The idea is that that hook goes over the metal piece and locks on. So that's the direction that they go in, and it tells you which one goes in which. So black for your negative, push it in, and you've just got to line it up. Actually, I'll give that just a quick clean before we push it in, just to make sure we're going to get a good connection. Alright, so black wire, negative, it's got to come in and over the loop that way. So you push it in, and I find as long as you've got it the right direction, push it in there and just grab a bit of a screwdriver or something and just push it till it clicks. Same here, upside down, so we want it that way with the positive for red. Line it up, push it down, and then if you get it in the right spot like that, push it till it clicks. Give it a pull to make sure that it's all good, and now you can see that we're over the top of those little metal pieces. So that's how we want it. Now all we've got to do is get our heat shrink that we put on earlier, sort of squeeze these together without pulling them out. Move that up. Heat it up, and that's it. So that's our piece done. We've got a nice tight fit there. looks nice and neat, and that's ready to go. So hope that helps you. Just a quick video. I had to do it, so I may as well put the video on. Thanks for coming, and hope to see you again. Bye.